Hey guys, this is Jeremy with the Undead Cafe. I just wanted to introduce myself and say hello to everybody. I got into this basically because I wanted to redo a board game called Zombies, and I didn't know how to paint or do anything. So I first saw Rubbish In, Rubbish Out. He suggested Terrainaholic, who suggested the Terrain guy, who on and on and on. I've got a lot of videos or subscriptions or whatever that I've been watching. So you guys are doing great. The videos that I'm going to be posting up here are basically just rotational views of the zombies that I've done so far. They're about an inch tall. I guess that's about, what, 28 mil or whatever you guys call it. I don't play Warhammer. I wouldn't mind playing it, but I have a lot of zombies to paint, and they don't paint themselves. So if you have any suggestions as to what I should do next, what you'd like to see, I'm halfway through with the men zombies. I've still got chick zombies to go, and then dog zombies on top of that. So give me some suggestions, and I'll have a shout out list coming up soon. See you guys later. So this is the first figure, actually, or zombie that I'd ever really done. It's unmodified. There's not any new stuff, any sculpting that I did. From here on out, it's pretty much not in order. I think this I did this week. Actually, it's got no arm, and I put some hair on him. Did little gravel effects on the ground. Here's a Mohawk guy. A lot of these actually, this guy I think is the second one I did. That pipe is like horrible, and there's supposed to be a sidewalk there, but yeah, there's a paperclip through his waist, and this is a parking lot. So it has the little bump thing that you bump up against. Yeah, I did the hair actually. It turned out really well. This is actually a fence that I tried to do out of some screening from a window, and I did the barbed wire on it actually as well from the same screening. Watched Camlupian for that one, and he's hideous on the neck parts, so I actually appreciate that one. This is a street sign guy. Obviously, it's sitting there, a street sign. I used post-it notes for the newspaper. I had to paint them afterwards, but I used super glue to get them really rock hard. And those signs are made from cardboard. Same thing with this stop sign right here, actually. It's a cardboard with super glue actually painted onto it, soaked in, so it's really rock hard. That's a paper clip holding it up. I think that was the third guy I'd ever done. This is 3 paper clips and some cardboard posted to each side. It looks like cinder block right there on that edge. It's actually really neat, I think. Anyways, he's supposed to be like an orderly, like a hospital orderly. This actually, the brickwork I did by cutting out some cereal box and basically just putting it, laying it like bricks onto white glue and then painting it. A little bit of flocking there. This is simple, just cereal box again, posted. You notice the base is actually thicker because that cereal box is on top. A little bit of plastic from a base from one of these guys, actually, from one of the dogs. I carved up like that piece of wood there. Took a spare leg from a guy that you're going to see coming up here, and just did a little balled up piece of paper. Here's some more barbed wire from the window screens. You basically just take super glue and tack it onto each one of the metal, each one of the intersections, and then cut out a line. It's actually not as difficult as it sounds. This trash can right here I made out of a post-it note. And the bag inside is actually a tea bag with some gravel and stuff. That can is, I think, is at the end of a toothpick and some paper there. This guy's nice and simple, actually. A little piece of paper. That's all. You can tell that like I got a little better at the painting as I went along. This guy I think was about midways. This guy I did recently. I got the hair just about right. but I don't know, it irritated me. I did that that manhole cover actually in metallic, and did actually a couple of things with that. But old man used some corrugated little paper inside of cardboard to do that corrugated metal there. Added some hair. Obviously, all of these I added hair except for that very first one. Oh, ironic because the next one I didn't add any hair. But yeah, a few bricks I had left over, and some stuff, a pipe. I did some rust effects. Thank you, Terrainaholic, for that one. That was your shtick. Little foot from one of the females, and little clothing effects. I like the white collar. That actually adds really nicely to it. And yeah, it took me a while to get all of this right. If you notice, there's a penny on the bottom. Actually, that penny is just to give like a scale reference. That magazine I made out of a Post-it note, and that guy's supposed to have an eyeball hanging out. If you want to look, here's a guy with no legs. That's where I got the leg from before. I just basically glued him down and started sticking little gross stuff. I added the hair with this filler. It's not green stuff. It's actually a lot more fragile. This guy, I wanted somebody with a little attitude or like personality, so I kind of gave him like a little bit of a, I like a pose there. This guy's stepping off of a sidewalk. There's a storm drain. You probably can't see the drain very well, but yeah. Corn Pops actually inspired this one because I made him sort of a male or a milkman. This guy was one of my first. That's newspaper on the ground there. Again, it's Post-it note with just some super glue and paint on top. Makes it really hard. Same thing with that newspaper. This is a businessman. I gave him a full suit. Just a few gravel effects. On the ground, I actually put like just like some really fine stuff, onto it so that it give a... This book actually is both cereal box and Post-it note. I cut out the corner of the Post-it note, glued the back of it like a binder, and then sort of just frayed it out. I painted on tiles onto that. This is just a sort of a aerial view, I guess. If you were going through a city, this is what it would look like. Nice little cubicle backing there, if you can see. I basically do this at work. I'm not going to tell you what I do because my job might find out and make me angry or something. But anyways, yeah, so these are my zombies. This is my start. If you have any ideas, again, let me know. But yeah, this is about the best that I could do. It's not perfect. I know you guys are probably gonna pick them apart, but it was fun.